We are at different stages of studies and designs of low-cost housing. Quite a number of private investors, particularly from the neighboring countries, have shown interest in investing in the social housing because they give quick returns. Then it also fulfills the presidential, priority. We'll be ready, and I think we are going to engage more and share with you the currently, the current designs. So we'll look at options. We also in engagement with the pension funds and a number of other agencies, cooperative societies.
In Kenya?
In Kenya.
Okay.
Because they have a lot of, sometimes they have land, sometimes they have a bit of resources. But we are very keen about joint ventures. They are willing now to, between themselves,
It's PPP, like public-private?
Exactly.
Okay, great.
That is also one of the areas that we are now focusing on, because jointly we grow and we make quick returns in terms of having the projects and having also the returns in good time. And those areas that we are looking at, but there's a lot of opportunity for investment, even farming, because grow food and bring here, this investment can actually be enhanced through a discussion, a further discussion between ourselves. Your Excellency, I think I also wanted to mention that we are very grateful to your country through the labor migration. We have quite a number of Kenyans who have come here to work and living and contribute to the economy through their, their diaspora remittance. We had a bit of challenge a few years ago that has been sorted out through the bilateral, agreement. We've been working closely with the ambassador in Kenya, very good man. We engage each other regularly and all those other matters, including also preparing the migrant for the life, the work life here in Saudi, through a bit of cultural enlightenment, through a bit of exposure on their places of work, where we really want to see more semi-professionals and professionals to come here, because Kenyans are quite advanced in terms of manpower, the quality of manpower. We have many people at the same skill level: mechanics, drivers, plumbers, electricians, people who can really be very, very important in running the economy at that level. So we really want to see if we can give us more additions at the professional level, so that Kenyans can really come and support the economy, but also support our people back at home. As you also indicated, Kenya is a good of strategic location.
Yes.
Not only financial, transport is the center of that region, and has been providing opportunities for the neighboring countries, the access to the Mombasa port, a number of these things. Also the historical engagement that we've had over time will endear Kenya to be, not only transit, but also the distributive point to the rest of other landlocked countries like the DRC, Congo, Central Africa, all these other countries, Rwanda, Burundi. The opportunity now to access them through Kenya is growing, because we have also constructed better roads. We also worked on merely, I think, half of it, the SGR, the standard gauge railway, which now can transport heavy goods from the hinterland to the coast. If Your Excellency will also mention to you, because my president is also here, you are aware that at your own level, through the system, I'm sure my president is going to discuss with the King tomorrow, but we are contending for the UN Security Council position. It's a matter that we'll really be glad, and we are confident we are going to support our position, because regionally that is, you want to beseech your support, so that Kenya continues to play its role.
What is the position?
The UN Security Council membership.
Yes. Membership, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're aware, our country and some parts of also the Middle East, we encounter challenges of terrorism.
Yes.
And it's our joint effort to make sure that it doesn't succeed, through strong partnership, sharing of information, sharing of that required necessary intelligence. We support each other so that uh, this crime does not thrive. And we are happy and grateful for the support you've given us along this for in the past.
Thank you, colleagues, for coming, and welcome to Saudi Arabia. I think we have met. We always support the national development plan to our friendly countries, and I think those you have the president's plan for national development is diversified enough to tackle all the economic issues of the country. Mainly, as you mentioned, it's the increasing productivity, the goal, and job creation. As you know, all countries, including, advanced country, even Saudi Arabia, we have this issue of creating jobs for youth overall. The fact that we believe the people they are educated enough and they have the capability to produce, but the role of the government and the international community and the partners to enable the economy to function and to produce enough jobs so that we can all utilize the capabilities of the people. We are glad actually to see this kind of diversification of the national development plan, and we will be happy to support it. As in our strategy in the Saudi Fund for Development, we always support such kind of diversity. So we don't want to focus on one sector of the economy. We try to be part of the education sector, health sector, transportation sector, power sector, which is electricity, and the water as well. Beside other infrastructure which is needed for all countries, not only for developing countries like Kenya, which we are very happy to have to see such development. Also, the Saudi Fund actually we work closely with our partners, the Arab Institution Fund, as you mentioned, the Badia for Arab Fund for Economic and Social Fund, Kuwaiti Fund, Abu Dhabi, OFID as well. So we always, when we work, we try to bring other partners so that we increase the potential of financing. In the international arena, we actually we were asked by DFID and others to cooperate because they believe that we have successful stories in Kenya, and I think the housing sector is one of the potential, which we are open to help in this regard with all our partners. But from our side, actually, we are happy with the progress, and we are ready actually to look at the new national development plan and to see your new focus on agriculture. We always support this one to have food, enough food. And Kenya, with its heights, you have unique products with the tea and others. So I think this is advantage for Kenya, and I think it's good to have this. So to take advantage of the country, it's endowed with this heights and mountains. It will be good to support this sector. In the housing, we believe it's very important. We have the issue in Saudi Arabia as well, and we believe social housing is very important. But if we put the right plans to have economical social housing, so that you can minimize the cost and increase the number of units that can be provided, and to put also financing program even for citizens to allow them to own their houses gradually with reasonable financial plan that take in consideration their income as well. So I think we are open to discuss those issues, and as you mentioned, Excellency, not any single fund can finance all financing need in any country, but I think with coordination and cooperation with our partners, we can actually make difference. And we are glad that we have such good project that has been completed in Kenya, and we have like 3-4 projects under operation right now, and we are happy. We are very happy with the level of cooperation and facilitating the job of the Saudi Fund for Development. So I think we agree, and as you mentioned, if you have your priorities, Your Excellency, we can look at the priorities of countries, of course, and we can discuss it with our partner and with your esteemed servant government, and to see where are the priorities, because our model in the Saudi Fund not to discuss too many projects at the same time, but we focus our effort to complete the ongoing projects and to agree in a fewer projects, but to do it efficiently and speedily as well, so that it will be good for the country and its reputation, and also it's good for the Saudi Fund to establish something to focus on one. But I think we have good understanding of this one, so we look forward to see to receive from colleagues your priorities, and if you have, of course, I mean, sometimes it would be easier for us if you have the priorities and also the studies accompanied, and feasibility studies for those studies, and the design and the scope and the size of the project, so that we can sometimes advise you as well, because we have experience in other countries. So I hope this will be attainable to colleagues and they have it handy, and we are willing and to look at those and get back to you with our recommendations and how we can take this further step.